Okay, you want to do something fun?
Yeah, let's do something fun.
Okay, let's break a rule.
Oh, no.
Because rules are for breaking. So we said from the very beginning of this show and from Patreon
are we reviewing something?
that we would never review anything in this show. We're going to review something.
What are we reviewing?
Or rather, you're going to review something. And I'll play this game too, maybe, if you really want me to. But it'll be more fun to see you do it. I want you, Eric, to find anything in this room. Anything that looks cool that you think you might have something to say about, and do a quick improv review. Anything in this room. Physical object, something that you've seen before.
Okay.
A quick review, Eric. That's the game we're gonna play.
Alright.
I don't think this breaks the rules so hard that people that aren't subscribed to Patreon would be too upset about this.
Let's review this Batman robot.
Oh, absolutely, sure. So this is the star of Joss Whedon's new YouTube show, or new television series.
Batbot?
Yes.
So this is a Batman robot?
That's right, it's a Batman robot.
Now I believe this is based on nothing. I don't believe this comes from a comic book.
I don't think so either. It looks real manga-ish.
It does. It does look real manga-ish.
But I'm sorry, this is your review. Go ahead.
The ears are interesting. They're diamond shaped. They're not coming up out of the sides like a Batman ears usually do. They're diamond shaped.
Yeah.
That is an interesting feature there. This looks like, what I'm going to assume the idea for this is to do Batman in the style of the classic toy robot.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think that line maybe had other ones.
Okay.
And I think the packaging was like Japanese-ish. Okay. But I forget.
Okay. I really like the jaw on his.
Yeah, that goes great. It looks like a mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool. I will say, however, he's definitely going to lose points for the lack of articulation. His arms go up and down, and his legs don't really move at all.
But if he's supposed to be like an old...
Yeah, that's true.
Like
that's true. But I can't be sure of that.
Yeah.
Without the packaging. I can't be sure of that.
Don't have the packaging.
I can only assume.
How do you feel about the muted color scheme with the belt and the circle behind the bat?
The circle behind the bat is lighter than the belt. I don't like the belt as much, but part of that is, and you can see a little bit on the circle, it's not, whatever the materials they use to paint, the black is bleeding into the yellow, and you have that a lot on the belt, where like the plastic's bleeding over into the actual color itself.
Oh yeah.
And so I don't like the belt because it looks dirty. I do like the bat logo design. It looks like the A9 one, but a little bit different. I feel like the wings are a little bit more like up.
They are, and it's a little jagged. It does this on the side of the top.
Yeah. But I like that bat design. I wish the cape was a little longer. It's a little mini skirty.
Oh, that's a good point.
Which is the second time I've said mini skirty this night. Not in this video, but the second time I've said mini skirty
this night. And it's also weird that there's no give.
Yeah. Yeah. But that might also be doing into the toy robot thing.
Yeah, good point. It doesn't come off. You might have expected that. I don't need that. I'm kind of glad it doesn't. You might lose that, but...
Yeah.
That was a gift from my Uncle Steve.
Oh.
A couple years back.
Interesting. That's also interesting that it went specifically with the animated series belt of the
good point, with the pellets.
Yeah.
TAS wasn't the first thing to do the pellets.
No, but that's what I think of.
Yeah.
It's a solid toy piece
in many ways.
Probably best for either display or for children.
Sure.
Because this feels real solid. Like I feel like Freddy and Jason could play with this and not.
That's a good point. That is best for a 5-year-old or a 35-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. But I also think it's not distinct or cool enough that you would want this just like on your desk. Like this makes sense in the Batcave where you have a lot of Batman stuff. You just had this. I don't think it's cool enough to just have.
That's a good point.
Like I wouldn't put it in my room with my couple of things.
You almost want something more authentically Batman right next to it.
Yeah.
In here it looks great.
Yeah, it looks great as a piece with a Batcave, but if you do not have a Batcave, I cannot recommend purchasing the Batropolis robot.
Well, that was great, Eric. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Thanks for doing that. That was great. Okay, I would do one too, but we only have 22 minutes left, and we should get through some more topics. So, if you want to do that at some point, or maybe I'll make that a topic again at some point, just in the room we are, review something.